6. Proven strategies for seniors to live longer and healthier. After 70, have you ever stopped to think about how much time you have left ahead of you? And more importantly, what will the quality of those years be like? Look, I know that many people after 70 end up accepting that it's normal to have limitations and health problems. But what if I told you that this is one of the biggest mistakes you can make? Today I'm going to share with you 6 strategies proven by doctors and researchers that can not only extend your life, but mainly drastically improve your quality of life after 70. And item number 6? That one will surprise you because it's something that almost no one realizes they're doing. And that could be reducing your life expectancy by up to 5 years. If you want to feel more energetic, more independent, and enjoy every moment with your children, grandchildren, and friends, pay close attention to this video until the end. Shall we begin? Strategy 1. Mental stimulation. You know that saying, "You can't teach an old dog new tricks"? Well, that's a complete myth. Your brain continues to have the capacity to learn and adapt even after 70, 80, or 90 years. A Harvard University study showed that seniors who keep their brains active have 63% less chance of developing dementia. The problem is that many people think they no longer need to learn anything new at this stage of life. But look at what you can do to keep your brain young. First, incorporate mental stimulation games into your routine. It can be crossword puzzles, Sudoku, or even those specific cell phone games for brain training. Second, learn something new every week. It could be a word in another language, a different recipe, or how to use some new app. The important thing is to constantly challenge your brain. And third, maintain stimulating conversations. Debate topics, give your opinion, participate in discussion groups. This keeps your brain alert and processing new information. By the way, if you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive more content like this. It's completely free and helps the channel grow a lot. And do you know what pairs perfectly with an active brain? A healthy body. This brings me to the next point. Strategy 2. Maintaining a healthy weight. Did you know that after 70 years of age, metabolism changes dramatically? That's why that grandma's cake recipe that you ate without problems in your youth now seems to go straight to your belly and doesn't want to leave. Excess weight after 70 is not just an aesthetic issue. It increases the risk of heart problems by 40% and the risk of type 2 diabetes by 60%. But attention, being too underweight is also harmful and can indicate malnutrition or muscle loss. So what to do? First, adjust your diet to your current age. You need fewer calories, but more nutrients. Invest in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Second, have small meals throughout the day. This helps keep your metabolism active and avoids that feeling of a heavy stomach. And third, don't forget to hydrate properly. Many seniors have a diminished sense of thirst and end up dehydrating without realizing it, which affects metabolism. But look, maintaining ideal weight is not enough if you're not monitoring your health closely. Which brings me to the next point. Strategy 3. Regular medical visits. Here's something I see frequently. Many people only seek a doctor when they're already feeling something. But do you know what happens? After 70, many health conditions develop silently, without clear symptoms, until they're advanced. A study from the National Institute on Aging showed that seniors who have regular checkups have 32% fewer hospitalizations and live, on average, 3.7 years longer. What you need to do? First, maintain a schedule of consultations with all necessary specialists. Besides the general practitioner, don't forget the cardiologist, ophthalmologist, orthopedist, and other important specialists. Second, always bring a list of medications you take and write down your questions before the consultation. In the moment, with nervousness, many people end up forgetting what they wanted to ask. And third, don't ignore small changes in your body. That occasional dizziness, difficulty sleeping, or lack of appetite could be important signs that shouldn't be neglected. Tell me in the comments, have you been having your checkups regularly, or do you tend to postpone doctor visits? I want to know how you're taking care of your health. Now, while we're talking about body care, we can't forget what happens here inside our heads. Strategy 4. Taking care of mental health. Do you know what many people don't realize? Loneliness and social isolation are as harmful to health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. This isn't me saying this, but research published in the Brazilian Journal of Geriatrics. After 70, it's common to face significant losses, changes in social roles, and sometimes the feeling of no longer being useful. This can lead to depression, which is frequently underdiagnosed in seniors because many symptoms are confused with age-related things. How to take care of your mental health? First, maintain meaningful social connections. It doesn't need to be many people, but have some people with whom you can talk openly. Second, find a daily purpose. It could be taking care of plants, doing volunteer work, or even helping with the education of grandchildren. Feeling useful is fundamental for mental well-being. And third, consider therapy. There's no shame in seeking professional help to deal with the changes of this phase of life. Speaking of which, if you're enjoying these tips that are transforming the lives of so many seniors, take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel. We have an incredible community of people who, like you, seek to live longer and better after 70. And speaking of living longer, we cannot ignore something fundamental. Strategy 5. Vaccines and preventions. I'll be direct. Many seniors ignore vaccines because they think they have lived enough and don't need this. Big mistake. Your immune system weakens with age, making you more susceptible to infections that your body used to easily fight off. Statistics show that seniors vaccinated against the flu have 40% less risk of hospitalization during the flu season, and the pneumonia vaccine can reduce severe cases of the disease by up to 70%. What you need to do. First, keep your vaccination card up to date. Besides the annual flu vaccine, don't forget the pneumococcal, shingles, and other vaccines recommended for your age group. Second, take extra care during epidemic periods. Wear a mask in closed places, wash your hands frequently, and avoid unnecessary crowds. And third, don't dismiss symptoms like fever and prolonged cough. Your body doesn't react as before, and what seems like a little cold can quickly become complicated. Are you up to date with your vaccines? Share with us in the comments which ones were the last you took. And now, we come to the item I promised at the beginning, and that many people don't realize they're doing. Strategy 6. Avoiding harmful habits. Here's the surprise. Many seniors think that now it no longer makes a difference, and maintain harmful habits, thinking that the damage is already done. But did you know that your body continues to have recovery capacity even after 70? Studies show that seniors who stop smoking, even after decades of the habit, recover lung function in just 1 year. And those who reduce alcohol consumption show significant improvement in cognitive function in just 3 months. What you should do. First, if you smoke, seek help to quit. It's not too late, and the benefits are almost immediate. Second, limit alcohol consumption. An elderly person's body processes alcohol differently, and even small amounts can cause serious problems. And third, be aware of excessive use of medication without prescription. Self-medication is particularly dangerous after 70 years of age, when drug interactions are more frequent and potentially lethal. So, did you realize how these 6 strategies can completely transform your quality of life after 70? Implementing these strategies doesn't just mean living longer. It means living better, with more independence, energy, and joy. After all, what's the point of gaining years of life if they aren't lived with quality? Tell me in the comments, which of these strategies will you start implementing today? I'm curious to know which one caught your attention the most. If you like this content, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to not miss our next videos. Next week, I'll bring specific exercises to improve balance and prevent falls after 70, something that can literally save your life. Until the next video, and remember, age is just a number. What matters is how you live each day.